Hey guys, Lameoduelist here with a deck for a naturally skilled channel. First of all, I'd like to thank him for giving me this opportunity. Without further ado, let's get started. The deck I will be showing you today is Synchro Cat. This is my personal build. It's designed as more of a control deck in order to gain card advantage and ultimately push for game. So let's start off with one Rescue Cat. Basically the linchpin of the deck searches out your Arbellums, all your beast targets, and stuff like that. It's called Synchro Cat for a reason. Okay, so Summoner Monk searches out your cat, basically. 3 Arbellums gives your opponent neg 1s by attacking directly. Level 3 Beast Tuner for Synchro, and basically the main tuner of the deck. Helps get out those Arcanites as well in order to just destroy the field. Up next is the cat targets. 1 DD Crazy Beast. This is the preferred level 3 beast for a rescue cat target because it removes from play Values and Battle Searchers, Sangan. Really, most of the meta decks out there have a card that can be that is beneficial to you to be removed rather than sent to the graveyard, and this is what this gives you. Also, 1400 attack is okay. Sequala, this is my personal tech choice. A lot of people just run a Raikou instead. If you search it off with Rescue Cat, you can destroy your opponent's monsters just with this. It also helps you get that free discard by using this to run over your opponent's monster and attacking directly with Arbellum. And it's also good for Naturia Beast when it comes out. So I'm just putting this in the deck preemptively for that. Afterwards, 1 Raikou helps with the light engine of the deck, which I'll be showing you a little later. Helps mill for Part of Avarice and just good destruction. Also a level 2 target in case you draw Sequala. Up next are the Synchro Fodder. 2 Spies. I don't run 3 Spies and a Descendant because of room issues, and also Descendant is like one of the awfulest top decks ever, I think, and this deck has some issues with that. So 2 Spies is enough because 3 is just redundant, and yeah, helps get out Arcanites so you can destroy the field. And yeah, 2 Mystic Tomatoes. No, it's not hollow. This is just colored, in case anyone's wondering. Helps toolbox your various dark tuners that you have, which is Gale and Plague Spreader. Also searches out Sangan, so you can search out Summoner Monk or Rescue Cat, and just also stays on the field for Synchro or Tribute Fodder. Up next is another personal tech choice of mine, Spirit Reaper. This deck actually has trouble with high attackers or swarms, because Mystic Tomato only lasts so long against the swarm, and also Gravekeeper Spy can't handle like popular cards like Cyber Dragon or stuff like that very well, especially with the Return of Smashing Ground. But Spirit Reaper usually helps get over that by just not being able to be destroyed by battle. And if they use a Smashing Ground, so what? It's just it's something that would have been used on something else, I guess. Well, so Spirit Reaper is one of the expendable cards, I guess, but it's also it helps with the consistency. Also, the discard effect really helps in that it's like a 4th Arbellum, I guess. Sangan searches out your key combo pieces. Gale, Plague Spreader, Dark Tuners, searchable by Rescue Cat. The effects are really good too, so like, yeah. And also extra tuners in case you need it. Up next is the Light Engine, which is basically 2 Cyber Dragons. Fuels Chaos Sorcerer, which I'll be showing you later. Instant level 5 on the field for Synchro or Tribute Fodder. you can make level 8s with this in Arabellum or Gale, or level 7s, I guess, if you really need to, or just acts as a decent beater overall. Really good. Really like that Konami brought this up too. Up next are 2 Caius. I feel Caius should be running like almost every deck that has Synchro or like Tribute Fodder laying around. You can basically tribute off a Tomato, a Spy, a Cyber Dragon if you need to, a Sangan, whatever's on your field basically to get over things like Stardust. This is one of your boss monsters, I guess. This and a Oppression face down really hurt your opponent. And yeah, basically that's about it for Caius. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, 3 lights and a bunch of darks. Lets you put this in here without harming the balance, the deck, without harming the Pot of Avarice engine too much. So it's just a really good card overall, and yeah, you guys should know what Chaos Sorcerer does. And finally, Dark Armed. You have like a ton of darks in here, and Graveyard Control with Pot of Avarice allows easy Dark Arm plays. Up next are the spells. 1 Allure of Darkness. I feel this is one of the cards in the deck that requires actual skill to play rather than just playing it, because unlike things like Blackwing or stuff like that, you have to very carefully choose what you want to remove, and also when to play this card. Because say you're forced to remove a Spy or a Tomato, that's gonna screw you over if you don't have anything to follow up on that. And personally, I think you should only use it if you're extremely skilled with the deck. If not, then use something else like a Gold Sarcophagus. Maybe that'll be better for stuff like that. But this helps. It's a little Allure is a little faster, I think, than Gold Sarc in my opinion. Up next are 2 Pot of Avarice. Recycles your cat stuff. Draw engine. Yay, fun. My Body's a Shield, added protection, and if you don't need it, discard by Summoner Monk. 2 Book of Moon, very versatile. It can go offensive, defensive, etc., etc. Brain Control and Mind Control. You're running 5 tuners. I don't see a reason why not. Standard spells: Trap Destruction, MST, Heavy Storm, Giant Trunade, and Cold Wave, in order to push for a game if you need to, or stuff like that. Now for the traps, very standard traps: Mirror Force, 2 Bottomless, Torrential, Solemn Judgment. These are basically, you know, like your stable traps. And finally, Royal Oppression. Royal Oppression basically sets up your control plays. I feel this is another card like Allure that requires a lot of skill. If you just go up and using Royal Oppression all willy-nilly, you're gonna lose the game, because Royal Oppression doesn't just win you games either, it also hurts you in that it locks you down as well. I've lost many games because of this card, and it really takes skill to play this card. For people who are just gonna pick this deck up or are new at it, I would suggest putting in like a compulsory instead for the synchros. But Royal Oppression really does help if you use it correctly. So basically what you do is, using Rescue Cat and fodder like that, you just get out a bunch of synchros on the field, then you set your Royal Oppression, and that creates your lockdown, and maybe like a Solemn for like protection. And ultimately you use these guys, 2 Arcanite Magicians in your extra deck. These are what you really need in your extra deck, along with your other standard stuff, to create card advantage and ultimately dwindle your opponent's resources while refueling yours with Pot of Avarice to win the game, and making little pushes here and there with Bryanak or Arabellum discards or something like that. Okay, so that's it for the deck. Thanks again for Naturally Skilled for giving me this opportunity, and thanks for watching. Later, YouTube.